What's up, guys? My name is Stoody. I'd like to welcome you all back to another video. Sorry about the triple upload today, but a lot's going on today. So basically, this is another episode of Stoody's Say. Now, it has just been announced that Adam Simpson has been sacked as coach of the West Coast Eagles, which I didn't really see coming, to be honest. I don't understand why they would sack Adam Simpson. I thought they were backing Adam Simpson in. I feel like if they were to sack Adam Simpson, it should have been last year or the year before, when West Coast were really, really terrible and actually putting on some absolutely embarrassing performances, like conceding 200 points against Sydney. That was a pretty funny day, but yeah, I don't understand why they sack him now. I don't know, maybe they feel like West Coast should be performing a bit better or something like that, or is there something else going on behind the scenes? Who knows? But I don't understand how the board can think that West Coast should be performing better anyway. They have a terrible list, a very young team, and it's going to take some rebuilding. And it's not all Adam Simpson's fault that their list is so terrible at the moment. It's the poor management of the recruiting staff and everything like that. I mean, the medical team, obviously, with some of the senior players being injured all the time, obviously haven't done their job properly as well. Adam Simpson can't really get that much out of this current list. You can't expect him to miraculously bring West Coast back into the finals. I don't understand the sacking, unless they've all of a sudden found a coach that they feel like is a really good coach and would be a lot better than Simpson or something. But the fact is, continuously sacking coaches when you're in a rebuild mode, especially just because, they've lost a whole heap in a row or have got smashed a few weeks in a row or something like that, that doesn't work. It just doesn't. It just makes your team very unstable. It would be difficult for players if they have new coaches coming in all the time because they're always getting sacked. It's just absolutely stupidity. You see teams like St Kilda, Essendon, all them that consistently sack coaches and they never do any good. I know Essendon are currently in the top four, but they're going to drop out the A. Let's just be real. You look at Richmond, I guess, in the 90s and the 2000s, continuously sacking coaches. That never worked. As soon as they actually held on to a coach, he went on to win 3 premierships. Now, I get it, Adam Simpson has been there for quite a long time. He's won a premiership with West Coast. I mean, I don't know why they don't feel like he's the man to continue this rebuild for West Coast. I don't really see where he went wrong. The only real thing with West Coast is that, when they were really good, they did underperform quite a bit. They choked a couple of top 4 chances. I mean, I remember a year where they should have had an easy win against Hawthorn, but somehow lost in the very last round, and that caused them to drop out of the top 4. And then I believe they lost the first elimination final after that in an upset. Just years where they probably really should have been contending for the premiership, where they just fell short for some reason. But yeah, I hope West Coast have a great plan with who's going to replace him, because, saying coaches just simply doesn't work, and they're not going to become a finals team in the next couple of years. They're going to be a bottom 4 team for at least another 2 or 3 years because they are in a deep rebuild, and their list badly needs a rebuild because it's shocking, They've got way too many old players on their list that are just completely washed up or injury prone, and just not quite enough young talent. They are starting to get some decent young talent in. They've got the Reed, they've got Jinby, those sorts of guys. So they do have a few, but they're still a few years away from actually being able to help West Coast get into the finals. But yeah, I feel like it's a weird call. I thought West Coast were backing Simpson in, but no, they were bullshitting. As usual. Usually coaches get sacked when teams are performing as poorly as what West Coast were last year and the year before. They have improved a little bit this year, but they're still terrible. It's I just feel like they're too deep into backing Simpson in to sack him now. I just feel like they had to do it at least a year ago. But anyway, tell me what your thoughts are on the Adam Simpson sacking. I don't really understand it, but yeah, I mean, I would have understood it if it happened a year ago, but not now. I mean, I thought he was getting backed in, but it's whatever. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment like this. Be sure to become a channel member. Just click the join button next to my name. Also, be sure to subscribe to my premium member, Sean Ducks. Link to his channel is in the description. Also, be sure to subscribe to my other YouTube channels. Be sure to subscribe to my backup channel, Stoody TV. Also, be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Stoody Archives. Links to both of those will be in the description. Also, be sure to join my Discord server. It is called Australian Sports Community. Link to that is in the description. Also, be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, and I also have TikTok. The username for all of those is StoodyYT. Links to all of those will also be in the description. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.